Fantastic. I like your car. Walk fast. Sweet.
And I just recorded for 5 hours.
Commend you guys for watching that second half. Still there, huh? So, obviously, kind of tale of two games. You know, start off 29-0. You know, it's about as good as you can start. You know, first quarter for 4 rushing touchdowns by Motor in 1 quarter. You know, about as well as you can start and shut them out. And then really played sloppy after that. No excuses. You know, we got to, no matter who's in there, play better than that. And so, you know, it's always a challenge. You know, when the game goes so easy like that, you know, in a quarter to get guys to buy into, you know, still play at the same intensity level because, you know, they start to relax. It's 29-0. So, but it's good. They didn't sing the fight song in there. You know, they're kind of ripping each other about how they played, especially defensively. You know, I think these guys, our defense, really expect a shutout today, like last year. So it's good to see we changed the standard around here. You know, to win a game by 21 points and still, you know, everyone in there's upset. It's a long ways from when we first got here.
Are there any early concerns with the defense through 3 games?
I don't know, I just thought we would have probably made more. I mean, we started fast and getting turnovers and stuff. Now, again, we probably pull our starters faster than anybody in the country. You know, we just, you know, concerned with depth, developing depth, don't want the top guys to get hurt. So, you know, I mean, we were pulling guys, you know, at the beginning of the first drive of the second half. So, but still, whoever goes in there got to play. You know, there's a good and bad to everything. You know, 5 of 15 is pretty bad on 3rd down, you know, but 7 of 8 on 4th down, you know, kind of saved us there. Should have been 8 of 8 if we weren't snapping over his head on the last one.
Motor does get into the end zone 5 times, but under 100 yards, less than 5 yards per carry. Do you feel like you got him going, or you still want more?
Well, he got going. You know, it was kind of some short fields there. You know, so he scored on some short fields. So when you score on some, 2-3 yard runs, you know, your average carry is not going to be real high. So I thought he was fine. Obviously, you know, we talked about coming and running the ball 376 yards, but you know, we're just still not real clean, and our special teams is a disaster. I mean, it's like a freak show just to watch every snap that goes on. I was just asking today, like, you know, cycle in baseball, single, double, triple home run. I was like, is there anything else we can do wrong on special teams? I was like, we get let a kickoff return for a touchdown. Nothing that yet.
Statistically, you know, this wasn't the same as last week for Chris, but development-wise and progression-wise, was this week another step forward for him?
No, he didn't play very well. He'd be the first to tell you that. He didn't make good decisions. You know, no, we didn't help him too. Those 3 drops in a row in that series didn't help, but I'm sure if he's coming in here, he's going to tell you he didn't play very well. So that's you know, that's a challenge. You got to handle ego. You know, you set a school record and sit around all week, go to class, and we tells you how great you are. You know, and you come out and play very average.
How do you think he handled this week, just in terms of not only the game prep, but in terms of the ego and what he did last week?
I thought he did a good job. I was kind of surprised. Again, now if we make a few more plays around him, it helps. But I was surprised that he had a great week of practice.
Were you aware of how many touchdowns Motor had, and was there, aware of the records that were around it? Did you think maybe getting them at least a school record or a conference record? Was that a factor at all?
I don't know. I read the media guide before the game when I was sitting there. We set like 46 records last year, so I don't know all those records. I know that someone said that his touchdowns most in his first touchdown made the most in the history of the conference or something like that. But during the game, we don't really know records very much.
You had a couple of new starters at safety today with Karan and OC. How would you assess their performance today?
Oh, good, because we started well early. We benched Zion. Just like anything, we don't talk about disclosed reasons, but we have high standards here, what we expect out of people, out of our players. So he didn't start today, and so next guy up, but they did well.
Anyone else?
Silver Saunders. Seemed like you ran hard. It was his first real chance of playing.
Yeah, I said that Singletary were walking off, the fourth, fifth, and sixth back ran better than our second, third, and fourth, so. Silver did a good job, and he's worked with, we got a lot of good stories like that, as you know, play a lot of walk-ons, and he did a good job.
What has his impact been on special teams? It seems like he's always kind of in the mix, whether making tackles or like fumble recovery today. How has it impacted the game from a special teams standpoint?
A lot. Our coverage units are really good. This is about the one good thing we do. And a lot of those guys are walk-ons, and Silver's been a big part of that. And he was doing great until he got hurt last year, in practice. So it's good to see him back.
Is the pass rush concern, I don't know how many sacks you guys have through the first 3 games, but it's definitely not what you guys did last year.
Well, in the second game there, you can't rush the passer.
Yes.
Because someone's scheduled that game. So,
But just in general,
I was a little bit during the game. I thought we would, now we have backups in, but when they were throwing it most of the downs there, I thought we'd get more pressure on them. So probably not as well as we would have thought.
Were you expecting DeAndre to lower his shoulder like that on touchdown run?
It was good to see, it was cool to see the fans cheer for him too. He's been through a lot. He's been 1, then he's been 2, then he's been 3, and and blood clot, and he's had a great attitude, and just coach whatever you need. So it's a good story.
Thank you.
Can you officially commit to Chris next week, or is it too early?
Yeah, Chris will be our starter next week.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.